Hey everybody, welcome back to Crypto Events Announcements. My name is Eugene Romanenko. I'm still your crypto MC. Please welcome my today's upcoming guest. He is Artur Kuczmowski from Warsaw, Poland, and he's the senior partner of Thompson&Stein, and he also will be the distinguished speaker of Chainpoint 19 conference hosted by Vigen Arushanyan and his brilliant Armenian Blockchain Association NOR team in Armenia, in Yerevan, in October 14 and 15. Artur, it's a great pleasure to have you on the interview.
Hi, Eugene. Hello, guys. It's all my pleasure, and I'm really glad that I was able to join you today.
Artur, for those guys who may not be familiar with you, could you please give us a bit intro and tell about yourself and what are you doing right now in the crypto industry?
Yeah, I'm a lawyer, and this is the boring for sure. This is the boring part, but I'm a senior partner at Thompson&Stein, and we're an international law firm with our offices in Warsaw, in Poland, where we are right now at the moment. And I'm a managing partner responsible as well for our offices in Tallinn, in Estonia. And right now we're launching the offices in Georgia. So these are the offices for which I'm responsible for our regional offices. And actually, I'm as well the leader of our crypto legal practice in our firms. And what we do in the crypto industry, we work with various clients, and we are service providers in Estonia. We are licensed there, and we already conduct over 50 licenses for cryptocurrency exchange platforms for the wallet service providers. And as a law firm as well, we are a firm which is pretty experienced in doing ICO, STO. We've been working with over 65 projects on the field of ICO and STO. Of course, we're responsible for that legal part and for preparing all the required documents.
Well, there will be too many crypto lawyers in Yerevan, so it will be very interesting to listen to them to discuss the different regulation and jurisdiction in different countries. That'll be very interesting. Please mention this question. But Artur, besides I am broadcasting from Crypto Belarus, and I understand what's going on in Crypto Belarus, I perhaps know very little. What about Crypto Poland? Tell us, please, about what is Crypto Poland like, the country for crypto projects. I know some guys from Poland, but not so many. Tell us about this country.
Yeah, I mean, we're on the conference. We're going to be focusing on the two places. I mean, we're going to be focusing on Estonia as a place which is considered as one of the most friendliest jurisdiction in the market. And actually, that's what I'm going to be talking about in Yerevan. But if we talk about as well Poland, we cannot talk about Estonia without mentioning the other European Union member states. So we're going to touch that subject. We're going to tell you about some kind of upcoming changes in the Polish regulations, new kind of companies, which is possible to tokenize it. But yeah, during our speech, we're going to show what is going on in this part of the North and Eastern Europe.
So have you ever been in Crypto Armenia in Yerevan? For me, for example, I will be the first time there. And if now, why did you decide to go there and share your ideas and experience at the Chainpoint conference?
Well, I'm really glad that I got this invitation, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be my first time in Yerevan. As we said before, when we were discussing it a couple times offline, we first time met in Minsk on the conference in Belarus, where you were the brightest star of the conference. And for me, I really love to discover new potential market, and I see Yerevan and I see Armenia as a big potential market for our law firm. I mean, Armenia for sure should be considered as a part of the Europe. So this is why we would like to bring some kind of information about the EU standards. And I know that guys from Armenia, they're looking for opportunities to invest in Europe, to move their companies in Europe. It's a big, nice market and like full of possibilities. And this is what we're going to do, and this is why I decided to accept this invitation. It's going to be a big pleasure to meet a new country, interesting people, and according to my experience, we do have a couple clients from Armenia, and we do have some relations with Armenia, and those people are very open-minded and ready for the new challenges.
Great, I totally agree with you, and of course, one of the oldest country in the world, the culture and tradition. So, Artur, from your point of view as a crypto lawyer, what are the main trends right now in the blockchain industry?
Well, actually, for me, this is a big honor to be at the place where I am right now. It's really rare that as a lawyer, that you start to work with the industry, which is actually growing, because we are at the moment when most of the regulators in the world, they started to realize that there is something like a crypto industry in general. So we are in the time, as I was saying a couple of years ago, that we're in the last phase of unregulated blockchain and regulated crypto industry. Right now, most of the countries they stopped avoiding crypto. They stopped thinking that that crypto doesn't exist. And right now we are at the point where most of the countries, they're trying to somehow to adopt the crypto, trying to civilize the crypto industry. So, and this is the biggest challenge. And in fact, why I really enjoy joining such a conferences. I believe that on such a conferences, on such a meeting like is going to be held in Yerevan, this is the place where the lawyers from the various parts of the world can exchange their knowledge and exchange their practice which they have, right, and exchange their ideas for the blockchain and for the crypto. So I believe that being on such a conference and will bring us some new opportunities. I remember that after my couple conferences in the various countries, we were speaking with the local lawyers, and we were just giving examples. And then we were invited as a law firm to be a consultants during the new creation of the new legislation in such a country. So this is what we are looking for, and actually it's quite interesting for the new industry. And those are the trends. That we're going civilized with the crypto, with the blockchain, and mostly with the crypto, and we have to face the new regulatories.
And finally, Artur, whom do you recommend to visit Chainpoint 19 conference in Yerevan in October 14 and 15? What type of person will mostly benefit from attending it?
Well, in general, it's really hard to say, but I've seen a couple great names which I know from the speakers from the past events, and there are a group of people with who we met in the various places, and this is like a kind of tour which those great speakers are giving all over the world, sharing their knowledge. So basically, to whom I would recommend. Well, I can tell in the name of myself, and I would be really glad to meet local lawyers, and I'll be really glad to make people who are open for the international business. And you know that cryptocurrencies are borderless. So in this case, if you think globally, you need to meet people from all over the world, and this is the opportunity. This is the place where for sure you will meet a lot of people with the various ideas, with the various experiences from the past, and the people who are able to share with some knowledge with the participants.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the crypto industry or still are not and seeking for the right place and right time to get involved in this industry and find it useful for your business, please attend the Chainpoint 19 conference in Yerevan, Crypto Armenia, in October 14 and 15. See link below and use your promo code Romanenko at CP19 for a 20% discount. It's also written below. And by the way, we can also meet with you at the next conferences. For example, Human to IT conference in October 5th in Minsk, Belarus, City conference on October 10th and 11th in Kyiv, Ukraine. In Moscow, Russia, October 16 and 17 at Blockchain Live Europe conference. and Georgia Game in Affiliate Conference, October 18, and Tbilisi, Georgia. And of course, at Satoshi Invest Summit in Georgia on October 30th and 31st for celebrating 11th Bitcoin white paper birthday anniversary. Please visit cryptomc.com and find your promo codes for that event. Please subscribe on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, and stay tuned for next speakers interviews. Artur Kuczmowski from Poland and Eugene Romanenko with you. Thank you for watching. See you in October 14 and 15 in Yerevan, Crypto Armenia, the Chainpoint 19 conference. Stay tuned, stay crypto, and thank you, Artur.
Thank you very much. See you in Armenia, guys.